It's Talk Funny, a podcast by Mark Bailey and other comics from all over. We came to Japan to see if genitals were pixelated in real life as they are on the internet, allegedly. The Talk Funny podcast from NagoyaRadio.com and Nagoya Comedy. Here's Mark Bailey.
Mark Bailey and Tim Lennane with Talk Funny, and there's a story Tim has. He got thrown up on. Congratulations.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. That's kind of like a thing you want to, that's like a bucket list thing of mine.
Smells worse than death, actually. I hate it more than the smell. I smelled death.
So have I. I mean,
it's kind of sweet.
Actually, frankly, I've seen a couple of friends might die recently. So
vomit, not sweet.
No. And this comes from the legacy of that I'm not getting laid for the past year and a half, right? So I'm talking to a very intelligent, somewhat, she's no beauty. She's actually just alluring and interesting, but she's not like sexy.
Let's set the template. Age
30s, not Japanese. She's not Japanese. That's all I'm going to say about that.
She's a foreigner?
She's a foreigner.
You think from the U.S.?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. And I'm attracted. It's not because she's really good looking. But she's got an interesting personality, and she's also somewhat fashionable in a very weird sort of witchy sort of way. Anyway, we hit off the intellect. She's very intelligent, very smart. And I really like talking to her. I'll talk to her about anything. But so of course, I've been divorced recently. Not so recently.
What? When did this happen?
Oh, well, almost. Not again. No. That's the last divorce about a year and a half ago now. Oh my God, it's a year and a half. Year and a half ago since my divorce. Anyway, so, I'm trying to, take this woman home with me, and she's literally emphatically told me, "Yeah, you're not my type. I'm not really into you that way. I mean, I love talking to you, I love hanging out with you, but I'm not, So why not? And of course, I'm like, why not? Man, I got,
Maybe you could have told me at the beginning. Well, I mean, this is where not my type. You think I want to talk to you? I don't want to talk.
I buy in the drinks, and I don't mind because she doesn't owe me anything. And I want to get in there. Frankly, and I catch her on a night where she's pretty much 3 hours into the Nomi Hodai.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's actually somewhat more amenable. But she's so, and we do some more drinks after.
First time you met her?
No, this is all right. I mean, she's 15. Already told me you're 50 something, right? I'm not into that. She's 30s, young 30s, right? So she's bouncy and kind of hot that way, right? And I think this would be a really good thing. And unfortunate, so she's off her rocker after a 3-hour Nomi Hodai at another establishment we will not talk about.
No.
And I go, hey, Nomi Hodai's over. Why don't you come back to my place? We'll watch some Netflix. And literally Netflix and chill. Yeah. She's like, all right. So I already know that she's freaking.
Did you say Netflix and jism? Is that what you said?
Pretty much. She's like, come on, let's go back to my place.
In your head is Netflix and jism.
Well, I have not gotten laid since May of last year. And she was very hot too. But it has been a long time. I'm like, woo! Yeah, she said she's going to go home with me.
I haven't been laid since the Kennedy assassination, and I wasn't even born then. So.
Well, okay, no. I'm just saying.
That's a good line.
It is a good line. Were you still alive? You were alive then.
I wasn't even born.
I wasn't born yet, man. Come on now. Anyway, so yeah, neither was this woman. So we of course, woohoo! I'm happy. Come on, let's go. And we drag her, and she seems quite fine. We can make it up the stairs. There's no falling all over or anything like that. We jump in a cab. We head back to my somewhat bachelor plaid apartment that is actually somewhat large. And true to my thing, I turn on Netflix. Right. We start watching a little Netflix, and I serve her some more whiskey, and we start to she won't sit in a chair, so she's sitting on the floor. So I start sitting on the floor with her, and then we sort of make it. We're not doing anything, but come on over to the futon, kind of herd her to the futon.
Well, coming to your place is a good sign.
Yeah, well, we got her past the door, right?
Continuing to drink.
She wasn't stopping like a dog, like you're taking the dog to the vet here,
Yeah,
she's like, no, I can't get in.
I love cats. You try to take cats, they're just holding
on to the door, man. It's like, push, get in there, honey, get in there. No. So, and we lay down. Okay, I give her some whiskey, and of course, her eyes get really glassy. I'm like, oh, this is probably not so good, right? So, but okay, fine. Let's come over to the futon. We get her on the futon, and we're facing each other, laying down, and we're breathing each other's air, which is something I like. Because we're not kissing or anything, and then she takes this deep breath and whoosh.
Oh my God.
just right across my face. I mean, literally, this projectile vomiting. And it's disgusting beyond belief because it's this huge wave of purple vomit. Because it's all... I'm like...
Just the word vomit.
And I'm just holding on to it like, did that just happen?
Oh, my God.
And I'm sure...
You better screw me now.
No, see, I've had other people say this. You're definitely going to get on now. It's like, no.
No, you could lose it.
I just had somebody vomit on me. I'm like...
That's ripping.
And I'm like, no, I got to clean up the futon. It's like, it's everywhere. It's like, it's like literally this purple spray on the what is it, the tatamis and my futon. It's like, okay, get up. And we get her into the bathroom. But of course, she's already thrown up everything she needed to throw up, right? Right? Just like,
you could get a Nobel Prize if you could get hard after.
No. And everybody's like, well, why did you do this? It's like, no, you clean her up. Everybody gets cleaned up. Why would you do that? Because if you do make love to her, take advantage of her, you're going down for rape. If she goes, hey, I wasn't, because she wasn't there anymore.
Right.
She's there. She's not there. That's like, Bill Cosby kind of stuff. It's like, you're not there. And so I, clean up the food. I actually take the top futon and throw it out the door. And then clean things up, and it's just horrible. And then I put her to sleep over in the corner, and I go to sleep and wake up in the morning. She's like, what happened? It's like, nothing happened. Nothing happened. And she's, really? You sure? Yeah, nothing happened. And because people think, oh, well, she threw up. Why? I'm not that desperate, and I don't want that. It was just a real, real nightmare. And, that's my life right now. Just throw up on me. I mean, I need it. Apparently that's a fetish, though.
Afterwards, I could probably look this up on a porn site. I could probably find a fetish.
I probably can. It's like, we had 2 girls in a cup, right?
Yeah.
So that's something people are like, oh, really? They're probably signing up for that. Anyway, my point being is that it was a great entry because I'm feeling after my divorce, a year after my divorce, I'm feeling confident enough to take a woman home. And what does she do? She throws up on me. That's my life, man. That is 2020.
That's the universe going, ha, gotcha.
There's no
from the Simpsons. It's the universe going.
It's horrible. and the thing is that she's actually a lovely woman. Maybe she might have recalled that she threw up, but she doesn't remember the circumstances of it. And I was being nice, like, you know what? Nothing really. You did throw up, okay, but it's no problem because everything was clean, right? And of course, she calls me a day later, literally going, Tim, yeah, what? How you doing? Because I'm mildly nauseated. She goes, did we do anything else? I said, honey, if you have a child in 9 months, it's not mine.
Yeah.
Just not mine. I guarantee you, it's not mine.
By the way, why don't you apologize, Good God.
Yeah.
We all caught the flu at my house. I have a son and daughter. Well, this is actually probably 10 years ago. My dog had eaten something, and he vomited. Yeah. But he didn't have the flu, but we already had the flu.
Okay, right.
And when I see vomit, I vomit.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand the smell. It was a gag reflex. Right?
God, man.
So I vomited, and my wife came down and goes, what's all that noise? And she looks at the 2 pools of vomit, and she vomits.
It is a chain reaction, yeah?
Yeah. And then she runs up, and the kids come down, and now the dog is eating the vomit. Not his, but ours.
There's some tasty
I vomit again. And my daughter comes down and goes, what? Who's vomiting? And she goes, oh, he's eating his vomit. And I said, no, he's eating my vomit. And now he's eating your vomit. And my son comes down. And I look at it again, and I vomited again. It's just projectile vomiting. And the whole first floor, the walls, the ceiling, everything was...
Well, okay, because...
So, there we go.
God, that it hasn't put me off dating. I'm going to try to find another person who won't vomit on me. I mean, I think that I'm setting the bar a little bit low. However, my true...
That's a good line. That's a good line.
Just won't vomit on me. That's
just
good.
On Tinder. Don't vomit on me.
Don't vomit on me. It's simple, right? I mean, did anybody watch 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Yeah, of course.
She vomits on him.
Oh.
We're done today.
Yeah.
We're done. I'm not going to go there again. Okay? It's like, thank you. Just no.
Something in the stomach acid smell.
I think actually it was a younger guy. You're so desperate to get laid. It's like, we can overlook that.
Well, I'll talk about a hypothetical guy who's exactly the way I might have been in the 20s. And you date a girl, and she has a cold. It's like, well, I just won't kiss you on your mouth.
Yeah, totally.
So, but I've been 2 weeks inactive, off duty.
Man, dude,
2 weeks, I gotta go. And then another one was, it's at her friend's visiting, Aunt Bloody. is visiting. I don't care.
You got a mouth.
I don't
right?
care.
Right? Yeah. They're like, I don't want it, but they don't want it.
Yeah.
You still want it.
But it's like,
but there you go.
But we'll use blankets. I don't care. We're in a hotel. I don't care.
They care.
Yeah. Well, it's like, well, you're not the one tasting it. I'm the one tasting it. Okay.
But the truth is that obviously we're men, right? And men think that way. Women, sorry, they think that way. They don't think, oh, she's on her period. Oh, I can't.
I'll just wait till the next time. Next time could be next August.
Yeah, exactly. Could be a long way.
I've been waiting for 2 weeks. I've been waiting a long time.
It's dog years, baby.
We've got our sperm count going. How about now? It's like, are we there yet, Dad? No, not yet. How about now? How about now? Tim, are we getting laid yet? Not yet.
No,
How about now?
Again,
Now, Tim, now? Now? No, ask me later.
No.
Now.
Now.
Now?
I hate
Okay.
instinct sucks.
Now?
Instinct, no.
Now? How about now?
Wait,
Shut up.
Can you vomit on me for a minute?
Yeah,
Just a moment, please.
I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for them. They won't shut up. They're in my head. I can't sleep at night. But maybe at 2 p.m. you might be getting laid tomorrow. I can't sleep.
Yeah, can't do it, man. Anyway.
How about now? How about now?
Now?
And then you do it, and it's like about a minute. Like, what about next time? Next time? Next time? Now?
It is
Now?
it is literally the freaking.
We should do a cartoon on that.
That is literally the loop going in your head, and that's what men are. That's women. You ask, what are we thinking? You know what we're thinking. I mean, it's been obvious.
What do you think?
Well, of course we're thinking.
I'm thinking about your nose.
That's right.
Thinking about your intellect.
We have to every time if we say like we're thinking about how wonderful this time is, and we're having together. We're lying.
What are you thinking about, Tim? I'm thinking about your amazing resume from your community college.
I'm glad.
degree.
I'm glad you were able to get home on time. Yeah, or something. The pimps are thinking. What do you think? We're thinking about how much you cost.
Yeah,
that's what we're thinking about.
It was I think it might have been Bill Burr. No, Patrice O'Neal. Rest in peace. Brilliant George Carlin-esque African American comic, and he always laid it out for the ladies. He let them have it, and I love him for that. He's big, and he can take it on. We'll close on this. One of my favorite jokes. He said, "I'm only talking to the ladies. So, ladies, if a guy broke up with you, if he says he's going to break up with you, unless you change, what would you change about yourself?" And they all the ladies. Going, learn to give oral sex better. Get a breast job. And he goes, okay, you finished? That's all the ideas you have? He goes, not one of you said, learn to tell a story. Learn to tell a joke. Be a better person. Smile more. You all went sexual. You blame guys for calling you whores. You called yourself whores. I love him. I love him.
That, man. That's so good point.
He had another story, and he said, my girlfriend came home, and she goes, did you hear about Susan? You know Susan? He goes, I don't know Susan. You threw a name at me. I don't know her. I don't know. Is she pregnant? I don't know her. He goes, I don't know Susan. You know Susan. You remember that stupid party that you didn't want to go to, full of women that you didn't want to talk to, and I made you take? You remember that? I remember that party, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Susan was there. Okay. And you talked to her. Okay. So what? Well, anyway, somebody got shot downtown in Times Square. Was it Susan? No, I'll tell you what happened. Well, who got shot? I don't know. Well, anyway, let me tell the story. It's like 18 minutes. So I'm talking to Susan, and she bought a handbag, but she didn't like it, so she took it back, and then she got a refund, but it wasn't a full refund because they didn't pay for the taxi and they didn't validate parking and blah, blah, blah. So who got shot, bitch? So we're walking, and then you remember, we were listening to Howard Stern, and we had on his live, right, on the radio on her phone, and we were both sharing. So funny. Who got shot?
He's funny.
Who got shot? He goes. So anyway, so we're listening to Howard Stern, blah blah, and then we heard a shot. And he goes, "Who got shot?" He goes, "I'm calling this story now." After 18 minutes, he goes, "I don't know, but I was with Susan." So did Susan get shot? No. So why did you bring up Susan? Because I was with her. So you have an 18-minute story, and you don't even know who got shot. Rest in peace. He died of diabetes.
That's too bad.
All right, and so diabetes, that's a good punchline. See you next week.
Yay,
Mark
genocide.
Bailey, Tim Lennane, Talk Funny.